Well, we'll continue our discussion about the helpfulness of textbooks for instructional materials, right? Now we will take up the evaluation process. So before making judgments or decisions, what textbook to be chosen or adopted, we need to know how to evaluate it. The reason behind evaluation is evaluating a textbook is it will help us save our time. For example, if the textbook already has been chosen and used, then it might pose some difficulties for the learners and the teachers. That could pose a big problem and might be a wastage of time and money. So there are various ways of evaluating textbooks. Let's look at these ones. Before making decisions about choosing a textbook, we need to evaluate its context, whether it suits the specific context of its learners. Okay, because the various textbooks, for example, one textbook suiting to one context might not be suitable to the other context. So that's important to know before making decisions. And we need to know its features, like whether the main focus of the textbooks is vocabulary, grammar, or some other features. So different situation has different requirement. And therefore, one textbook suiting one situation might be unsuitable to the other situation. So this is important. And while making decisions about evaluation, apart from context, we need to be aware of how evaluation can be undertaken. So there is one reason, or there is one criteria or principle of evaluation, which is to assess the goal of the textbook. Obviously, the textbook is designed with a specific purpose in mind. So we need to assess whether it's going to be useful to achieve that purpose or not. Right. What's the required information for assessing textbooks? In this regard, the required information for better evaluation of textbook is, do we have experienced teachers? Are they trained enough? Are they trained enough to evaluate or assess the textbook, know its features and technicalities? And the teachers, are they natives or non-natives? And what sort of training they have? And whether the teachers need to stick to the textbooks very closely, or just they have sort of freedom or flexibility to innovate teaching and create or develop their own materials. And what's the role played by teachers in terms of evaluation of a textbook? So apart from language curriculum planners, the teacher's role is to assess its suitability to the specific context and its usefulness for the changing needs of the learners. And what are the learners' expectations? What they are coming to, what aspect of the language they want to learn or develop. So this is how we've got certain parameters of required information for the evaluation of textbooks. Okay. And whether the textbook's going to be used in class or home, and are they going to be used as a primary source of information or just an assistance? Commercial textbooks, or the textbooks, published textbooks, or the state-run textbooks, obviously they are not, as this discussion reveals, they are not perfect fit for we need to make decisions when we are choosing a textbook, decisions about its suitability to the learners and their needs and the context, the social, cultural, and religious context, right? So there are two factors involved in the creation of textbooks, and they could influence its analysis. The first one is the author. They have their own interests of making profit and success, and then we've got the publisher, who are trying to stay in the competition and make profit too. So in brief, evaluating textbooks is considered an important element of curriculum design and instructional materials. And before evaluation is undertaken, we need to know about its parameters, and that's what we will continue. We're going to discuss in a later session about the criteria of evaluation of textbook.